Hello everyone, everything is crashing right now and a lot of people are panicking, and I decided to make this video to explain what am I personally doing right now. And also, what are the reasons for this crash and how low can Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies actually go. So let's just jump straight into this. And as you can see, I'm not really that worried. For one, what I'm doing is I'm scaling my Ethereum trade. And I also bought some altcoins just now. I'm going to tell you exactly which ones. And right now my trade is currently sitting at 1.7 million. So I added to it just literally right here. And yeah, the unrealized loss. I mean, you've probably never seen an unrealized loss of $200,000. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm Mr. Spot On. I'm actually showing you the reality of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, even if it's painful, even if it's red. Because I'm the realest trader out there. I'm not doing any stupid fluff. If I lose, I actually show it to you. I don't just show you all the profits that I'm taking. I also show you if I have a short-term unrealized loss, I show those to you as well. So subscribe and hit that notification bell. Because remember, I mean, it might look painful, minus 200,000, whatever, together with the funding fee. But remember about the take profit. Because I want to keep this trade for a while. The take profit here will be a minimum of $4 million. So therefore, even if I risk $1 million here, it still will be a good trade in terms of risk to reward. So therefore, exercise proper risk and money management and don't try to repeat everything I do, only in a smart way. But that's what I'm doing. This is what my whole strategy is for this trade. Nothing has changed much because, again, we see so many things happening for Ethereum, and down the road, within the next 6 to 12 months, this trade will play out. It will pan out. The question is, how low are we going to go? In my opinion here, a lot of people are panicking. Maybe some people are shorting. Good for you. But at the same time, what is important for me is to understand that the downside is limited when the upside is not. With everything that is happening now, Ethereum beyond 10K is an easy guess. You don't even need to go to a gypsy woman to predict where the price is going to go to know that Ethereum is going to go far beyond 10K. So therefore, even if we drop down to 2,500, which is still in the cards, and I kept telling you this, it's still in the cards. So therefore, I still have 3 orders to be filled all the way down to 2,500, and maybe I will even add more. I mean, my liquidation price is starting to creep in a bit slowly, but I don't care because I understand what is happening here and I'm going to share it with you in this video. So therefore, I'm still standing with this. And again, this is a challenge from 1 million to 10 million. So if I blow the entire 1 million and I get liquidated on this trade, so be it. But I'm building a historic trade. So let me explain what's happening and let's take a look at the technicals. And right now in the market, there is a lot of disappointment. And the huge disappointment starts here, and I'll show you, but in just a second. As you can see, I'm trading over on Bybit, and with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, you can actually claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses and also other bonuses. And you also get access to my Crypto Signals community for free. There's a link to the description of this video. It's not my full trading club because the trading club is paid. It's where we post all of the trades. I don't show you all the trades here, so if you want to join it, also link to it down in the description of this video. But you get access for free as a Bybit trader to just a community. We post some trades in there as well. And it's a nice place to be overall if you want to get started. So, and also other bonuses you can see on the screen. And they're, from what I understand, they're going to be removing this deposit bonus. So if you want extra money for your own trading, you can claim up to 30K depending on the size of your deposit, etc. If you're going to use my link to Bybit down in the description of this video. So the first disappointment comes in from the spot Bitcoin ETFs in the United States. BlackRock has not been accumulating for like a week, 0. And other ones actually are seeing negative flows. So therefore, we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row of outflows from the spot ETF, which actually, is that a huge deal? No, because it's momentum, it's flow of money. It comes in, it goes out, it comes in, it goes out. You have to look at it not from the perspective of 1 week, but from the perspective of 1 month, from 1 quarter, 1 year, etc. So this will pick up. So therefore, this is short-term pain. It adds on to the FUD. You know what FUD is? It's always creating FUD, fear of whatever, and etc. So, but if you look at it here, look, it's going to the side. But overall, look at how crazy it is. And it will continue. Just the question is when. certainly. So this is the first thing. The second thing is right here, which is what my team also said that it's affected the markets. I don't really know how and why, but nonetheless. So CZ, and by the way, call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments, because I told you that CZ is going to go to jail. I said he will be in jail. He will go to prison. And so many of you Karens said that, oh, Thomas, she's never going to see inside of a cell. You know nothing you're talking about. Well, here you go. He's in jail. He's going to prison for 4 months. So I told you so. So anyway, this is also something that the market has taken as a very negative thing, for 4 months in prison, even after the plea deal. So they were using him as this, example that the Uncle Sam and the America can do anything they want. So they're using him as an example and as a deterrent. So this is also something that has been adding to the FUD. And most importantly, which in my opinion, outside of the FUD of the recession, that, the inflation is going up and the rates will stay higher for longer. So that's also something adding to the FUD that possibly we're going to have a recession. So every high-risk asset will probably dump short-term, etc. So this is something that is also adding to, obviously, to the FUD, but we've discussed it before. Right now, one of the biggest things since yesterday is this right here. And this is something that disappointed me personally. I really got very disappointed. So we had first day of Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs started trading yesterday, and the total volume was like 11 million. It says 8.5, but it's like 10, 11 million in comparison to like hundreds of millions in the United States in the first day. And the problem number two is that they expected 300 million in the first day. So it came in at like what? 3% of expectation. This is horrible. And now we have to, speculate as to the reasons why. Maybe Chinese know the Americans are actually behind Bitcoin and they want nothing to do with it. Is that the case? Again, this is just a theory. But anyway, there has to be some kind of an explanation, but I don't have it yet. But this certainly is bad because the market expected huge inflows. Maybe they will pick up. Maybe something will change tomorrow, but that's something we cannot predict. So therefore, we have this cascading liquidation. And that's the reason why, overall, it is a good level at which we should be adding to our position, in my opinion. That's what I'm doing. So technically, we had this hopium of the ETF right here, which did nothing, and then that's why we actually crashed, in my opinion, the Chinese ETF, the Hong Kong ETF. And right now, in terms of Ethereum, we're standing at this very important support of like 2,880. So that's why this was the point where I added to my Ethereum long. Certainly, if we go lower, remember 2,700, 2,600, 2,500, I will still add more. And I think this could be the max pain for Ethereum. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin, look at how beautiful it is. I told you, I still did not remove my previous drawing, that despite me being very bullish and I love Bitcoin and everything, I said that this area of 52 to 58 is very likely to get hit. So you can also call me Mr. Spot On. So we actually are in this area already, and I have been drawing this for quite some time. So we actually have gone down and we've broken this support. We actually got rejected by this support a bit, got supported by it, but now we just broke it with quite a bit of volume. So, and we are just going into this area. We're also seemingly breaking 58K. And if you're breaking 58K, then technical support, next one is 52K. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go to 52K, but this could be the last resort, this last area where we're going to just price in the fact that we could have a recession because the market is forward looking. We could price in the problem we were saying with the Hong Kong ETF and the current short-term pain from these guys right here. And then the ball will be in the field of the retail to actually carry this forward, or at least consolidate for something, because again, we need some extra big reason to crash below 52K in my opinion. So that's why for now it's my last resort, like the worst case scenario for us to jog along and finally go higher after, sell in May and go away, even if that's going to be the case here. So this is what I wanted to mention when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now let me show you the tokens I am buying for my spot portfolio, and I'm just putting in, again, just like 1% each. Like if, for example, you have $1 million in your spot portfolio, I would be putting in 10K into each single one, that in case we go lower, so you can actually buy more. For me, certainly it's Pepe, because Pepe I think is going to be the next Dogecoin, and the price has corrected quite a bit. Then Optimism is also a very strong fundamental project and actually has crashed quite a bit. If we go down to daily, so we actually had a very, very nice correction in optimism, all the way from $5 all the way down to $1.80, and right now at like $2.40. I think it's a good purchase. So again, not financial advice, just what I'm doing myself. I know it looks quite painful overall, but I mean, so is everything when there is a correction. So also Starknet 2.6, they went down to $1.10. Honestly, I did not expect to see Starknet at $1.10. We've taken some profits. We've bought some at $2. We've taken some profits at $2.60, and now it's time to add some more at $1.10. So Starknet, and also I bought some Lux. Lux is also a nice project, and overall, our first take profit was, we bought some before. We bought some at like 7 cents. We took some profit at 18 cents, and right now it's back at the same accumulation area. Look, I mean, this is an amazing opportunity in my opinion. The targets are still the same all the way up to $1. So this is an easy 10x in my opinion, but again, not financial advice. And the last one that I just added is Say. And with Say, well, a very similar situation. So $1.11 went all the way down to 44 cents and right now sitting at like 50 cents. So 50% discount from the current, well, all-time high is, in my opinion, a good deal. So what we need to also consider is the volume that right now, actually, we're seeing, especially on Binance and on Bybit, we actually are seeing quite a huge spike in volume. Look, quite a big spike, and usually these kinds of spikes in volume, not often, not always, but sometimes they come in as capitulations and the pricing in and the kicking out of all the hamsters and all the people who actually are gonna be shaken out by the FUD and the fear of, you know, the impending doom because of the things that we've just discussed. But in my opinion, I'm just scaling my trades further, I'm accumulating further, and there is no other option for people who are about to make a shit ton of money. But not financial advice, all this could crash down to zero someday, but highly unlikely. Check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. And as always, peace and love, I'm Kralow, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.